Every child is gifted. They just unwrap their packages at different times. All students need a little help, a little hope, and someone who believes in them. खोल दो पंख मेरी, कहता है परिंदा, अभी और उड़ान बाकी है. जमीन नहीं है मंजिल मेरी, जमीन नहीं है मंजिल मेरी, अभी तो पूरा आसमान बाकी है. Honorable Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, respected teachers, esteemed along with my co-host Shaurya Vashni, welcome you all, conference of class 7. Education leads us to knowledge, and schools are the bridge which connects us to the path of wisdom, hard work, and discipline. Along with academics, extracurricular activities are also encouraged and recognized at our school for our holistic development. Even in the difficult times of COVID in the past 2 years, we have successfully continued with our learning and conquered all the obstacles, whatever they may be.
Online learning was a new concept everywhere. Our teachers have worked really hard in helping the students understand the concepts clearly and thoroughly through various visual presentations, which include online live quizzes, use of virtual whiteboards, informative videos, PPT presentations, and various online activities, so that the children do not miss their regular class teaching environment. Our hardworking teachers guide us to help us to grow at our own pace.
A musical performance is the best way to commence a program. So, now we present before you a foot-tapping musical presentation. Seems like there is some network glitch in Kushi's device as the sound is not coming.
Kushi, you have to unmute yourself.
Let's just start again.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our legs are lifted as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, singing forever. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in this beautiful day. And together in the air of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They want freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They want freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. Oh, 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 oh. Give me reason, take you higher. See the champions, see the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our heads are lifted. As we lose our inhibition, celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation's all around us, singing forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in this beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. Live for the freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. Live for the freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. We all say when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes.
Thank you so much for the melodious performance. A parent's role is as important as that of a teacher in the life of a student. And when the parent and teacher work hand in hand, the child blooms like a fresh spring flower. With this, I heartily welcome our parent speaker of today's program, Mrs. Meghna Vashni. Ma'am, please.
Good evening, everyone. I am Meghna Vashne, mother of a student, namely Tanubi Vashne and Master Shaurya Vashne, are studying in your school RMN in class 11th and 7th, respectively. I am proud to say that they are the student of your school from class since 1. I highly appreciate your learning system through various activities, which my daughter used to enjoy during her early stage of learning. The most important thing I would like to mention here is the quick adoption of the faculty with online platform and making learning process effective through whiteboards, quizzes, etc. Surprising all the activities like yoga, art, craft, club activities were conducted with same enthusiasm as during physical classes. Yoga activities are enjoyed by my son during online classes. I would like to thank the entire school faculty for putting in so much efforts for us during this hard time. We are happy to associate ourselves with the kind institutions who think in overall development of a human beyond the paper pencil education. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for a kind words of wisdom. Now, I call upon Bhavini Bish to present her physics presentation.
Have you ever noticed what happens when we bring a charged ruler close to bits of paper? Good evening, respected principal sir, vice principal sir, headmistress ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Today, I am here to tell you the science behind this. Charging by conduction. A metal sphere is mounted on an insulated stand. And if touched by a negatively charged body, the metal sphere acquires a negative charge located near the point of contact. Since the metal is conductor, the charge quickly distributes itself over the surface of the sphere. charging a sphere by induction. This is an uncharged metallic sphere mounted on an insulated stand. Call it uncharged or electrically neutral because it has equal amounts of negative and positive charges. When a negatively charged glass rod is brought close to the sphere, the negative charges piles up and move away at the far end, whereas the positive charges piles up at its near end. So the far end becomes negatively charged and the near end becomes positively charged. Now, when the metal sphere is grounded as shown here, the electrons flow through the ground with help of metallic wire. This neutralizes the charge at the other end. When the sphere is disconnected from the ground, the positive charges continues to be held near the glass rod. As soon as the glass rod is removed, the positive charges spreads uniformly over the surface of the sphere. Thank you.
That was very informative. Poetry is the rhythmical creation of beauty in words. Saini Das now presents a beautiful Hindi poem.
आप सबको मेरा सादर नमन। यदि आपको एक कमरे में कैद कर दिया जाए तो क्या आपको अच्छा लगेगा? नहीं ना, किसी को भी कैद में रहना अच्छा नहीं लगता। यहाँ तक कि पशु पक्षी भी स्वतंत्र रहना चाहते हैं। सफर की हद है वहां तक कि कुछ निशान रहे। चले चलो कि जहां तक ये आसमान रहे। ये क्या, उठाए कदम और आ गई मंजिल। मजा तो तब है कि पैरों में कुछ थकान रहे। इन सुंदर पंक्तियों के रचनाकार एक महान कवि हैं जिनका नाम है शिव मंगल सिंह सुमन। उन्हीं की एक कविता अब मैं भावार्थ सहित आपको सुनाने जा रही हूँ, जिसका शीर्षक है हम पंछी उन्मुक्त गगन के। हम पंछी उन्मुक्त गगन के पिंजरबद्ध न गा पाएंगे, कनक तीलियों से टकराकर पुलकित पंख टूट जाएंगे। पंछी यानी पक्षी, उन्मुक्त यानी खुला, कनक यानी सोना और पिंजरबद्ध मतलब पिंजरे में बंद। पक्षी कह रहे हैं कि हम तो खुले आकाश में उड़ने वाले पक्षी हैं, पिंजरे में बंद होकर गा नहीं पाएंगे। पिंजरे की सुनहरी तीलियों से टकराकर हमारे कोमल मुलायम पंख टूट जाएंगे। हम बहता जल पीने वाले मर जाएंगे भूखे प्यासे, कहीं भली है कटुक निबोली कनक कटोरी की मैदा से। पक्षी कह रहे हैं कि हम तो बहता हुआ जल यानी नदी, तालाब आदि का पानी पीते हैं। हम भूखे प्यासे मरना पसंद करेंगे पर गुलाम होकर नहीं जीना चाहेंगे। सोने की कटोरी में परोसे गए भोजन की अपेक्षा हम नीम की कड़वी निबोली खाना पसंद करेंगे। तो देखा आपने, पक्षी भी गुलाम बनकर सुख सुविधाएं नहीं पाना चाहते, वे स्वतंत्र रहना चाहते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. I now call upon my classmate Siddharth Bhatnagar to present his views on the learning that took place in this academic year.
Good evening, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. During the academic year 21 to 22, our school evolved technically and made online learning more experiential. fun and brought in diverse activities to cater to each and every learner. Efforts are being taken by the school to make online learning more interesting and engaging. Also, the school is laying stress to provide support to all students based on their needs. We do have GCR for all subjects with resource material that can be accessed anytime. Also, many new platforms of learning were explored and practiced by the students, which kept them technically updated and also gave a first hand experience of learning digitally. Students have been learning to make presentations and documents by themselves. We now are very tech savvy, even as far as solving online glitches is concerned. We can handle it all on our own. It has been a very enriching and learning experience for all the students. I feel very blessed to be a part of this institution. I know thank you is a very small word to appreciate all the efforts that our teachers have put in and are still doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth. The best gift a parent can give to their child is their precious time. So, now I request our parent speaker, Mrs. Rashmi Thapa, to share her kind thoughts with us. Ma'am.
Thank you. A very good evening to everyone. This is Kaustubi Thapa's mother, Rashmi Thapa here. Today I have got the privilege to share my thoughts about the school. I'm very honored that my daughter has got an opportunity to be a part of this prestigious institute. My daughter has been studying here since class third, and this school groomed my child not only in academic but also in curricular activities, which has made my child more confident and developed her personality. And during the pandemic time, the management of the school has been beyond appreciation, and the teachers are really very supportive. So I'm very grateful to all the teachers and the staff management. A very big thank you to all. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. I find maths very difficult and so very confusing. But my buddy Khushi Pargai makes it very easy for me, and I always look up to her for help.
Good evening, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Hope you all are the best of your numerical abilities. Can you guess what the mass of the Earth is? It is 5970000 and so many 0 kilograms. And the mass of Uranus is 8680000 and many more 0 kilograms that would surely send your head spinning. These very large numbers are difficult to read, understand, and compare. To make these numbers easy to read, understand, and compare, we use exponents. Today, we shall learn about exponents and also learn how to use them. Try to express these 729 as a power of 3. It means that how many times do we have to multiply 3 by itself so that we get the number 729. So, if we multiply 3 6 times, that is 3 raised to the power 6, we will get the number 729. What have we discussed? To make large numbers easier, we use exponents, converting many of the large numbers in a shorter form. The following are exponential powers of some numbers. 10,000 can be read as 10 raised to the power 4 or 10 to the power 4. Here, 10 is the base and 4 is the exponent. I hope that was clear to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Khushi. The extracurricular activities are like a rainbow in the life of a student. So, we have a PowerPoint presentation by Jigyasha Singh and Bhavish Nanwal to throw some light on the activities the students have participated in.
Greetings for the day. Co-curricular activities play an important part in a student's life. These activities, along with the studies, not only helps us in developing creative thinking, communication, emotional, and social skills, but also in developing better understanding between the students and the teachers. We Armenites are fortunate that our school gives us such opportunities throughout the academic session through various activities like postcard writing, poem recitation, yoga day celebration, dance competition, musical presentations are among them to name a few. The list is endless. My favorite activity is the interactive session held with our alumni, which inspires and motivates us. It gives us a feeling of pride that we are the current generation alumni who will surely brighten our school's name on national and international platform. I now request my classmate Jigyasa Singh to take us forward in this journey through her PowerPoint presentation.
Let us wait for a moment. Maybe Jigyasha is facing some glitch. You may present now, Jigyasha. There's surely some network issue. Just wait for just a moment. Please have some patience.
Thank you for the wonderful presentation. Geography is a subject that never fails to amaze us. Every time I think I know everything about the subject, a new surprise crops up. Kostubit Thapa is here with such an amazing fact.
A very good evening to all respected ones here, and hello to my fellow Earthlings. Out of a collective love for Mother Earth, let us ponder upon something that we dare not dream. Let me give you a situation. What will happen if the Earth stops spinning just for 5 seconds? So here we go now, understanding and exploring this concept. What will happen if the Earth stops spinning just for 5 seconds? So here we go now with the predictable results. All objects would fly east at high speed with their own momentum. At the equator, the speed would be approx 1000 miles per hour, and at the poles, it would reach 800 miles per hour. Here we go further. Powerful winds would rise. Also possible that Earth would lose part of its atmosphere. So scary, can't even imagine. All water on Earth would collect into two oceans and form a new continent. So here now water gathers at the equator due to the centrifugal force. That means they will form two oceans, one at the north and another at the south. Volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, and earthquakes would begin. The huge kinetic force of Earth and its momentum would shake the planet to its core. So scary. One hemisphere would become as hot as desert, another as cold as Antarctica. So here now one hemisphere would be scorching hot with the highest temperature, whereas the second hemisphere would become the kingdom of Arctic cold or the kingdom of eternal nights. The moon would also eventually fall onto Earth, but that wouldn't be very soon. Doesn't it make your heart skip a bit to imagine such a situation? Oh, don't worry, it's merely a situation. Now let's go further and see what NASA says. NASA has predicted that there won't be any such catastrophic event for at least the 500 years. Thank God. Not to worry now, guys. Thanks to NASA for doing this prediction. Now just sit back and relax. Take a chill pill. However, let us live together while we respect the very reason for our existence, that is the Mother Earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kostubi. English improves personality and increases sense of self-worth. In simple words, learning a foreign language makes the brain stronger and more versatile. And making the subject more informative, we have Rashi Bhaguni to give information for conjunctions.
Good evening, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, pet teachers, parents, and my dear friends. I'm sure that you must have traveled by train at least once in your lifetime. And you must have come across a junction. Junction is a meeting point. Now, let's see how we can use the above concept to create sentences. Let us see two sentences here. Sentence 1, Samantha is happy. Sentence 2, she won the championship. Now, let's combine these sentences into a single one using the word because. Now, my sentence becomes Samantha is happy because she won the championship. Because here is a joining word. Words used to join two sentences or words are called conjunctions. Now, we will learn about coordinating conjunctions. What are coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions are used to link or join two words or phrases that are equally important in terms of grammar when compared with each other. And the examples of coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and the acronym for them is fanboys. Now let's see some examples. Conjunction for. She must have been very hungry. For, she ate everything immediately. Conjunction and. They went to the park and they went down the slide. Conjunction nor. Mike doesn't like doing his homework, nor does he like going to school. Now it is time for a fun activity. Let's try some twisty tongue twisters. So let's see the first one. Here we go. This is the first tongue twister. You won't be able to say this tongue twister, and if you can, that's really impressive. In fact, according to Guinness World Record, this is the hardest one in the world. So now you have to say each tongue twister thrice in a minute. Any volunteers for the tongue twister? Please raise your hands whoever wants to answer for the tongue twister.
May I try?
Yes, sure. You have to speak it twice in a minute.
Fine. The 6 shake 6 sheep sick. The 6 shake 6 sheep sick. The 6 shake 6 sheep sick.
That was wonderful and well tried. Time for the next tongue twister. Let me invite Mrs. Vashne for this tongue twister. Ma'am, please.
Whether the weather is warm, whether the weather is hot, we have to put up with the weather, whether we like it or not. Whether the weather is warm, whether the weather is hot, we have to put up with the weather, whether we like it or not. Whether the weather is warm, whether the weather is hot, we have to put up with the weather, whether we like it or not. Thank you.
Wow, that was quick and flawless. For the third tongue twister, I would like to invite Mrs. Thapa. Ma'am, please.
Yola. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Thank you.
That was great. Well tried, ma'am. So now it's time to say goodbye. Have a great day ahead. Happy tongue twisting, everyone.
Thank you. Now, Aditi Joshi has a nice chemistry trick up her sleeve. Let's enjoy it.
Good evening, respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Lemon, tomatoes, oranges. We all know that these fruits are sour, or we can say acidic in nature. Few substances like baking soda, plaster of Paris are categorized as bases. This brings us to an important question. How can we identify or classify whether a substance is acid or a base at home? Let's first try out using the physical properties of acid and a base. Acid are sour and bases are sibilant and bitter taste. Hence, we need indicators for classify a substance to acid or a base. I'm going to show how using natural indicator, we can classify a substance to acid or a base at home. For this experiment, I have taken 2 spoons, 2 glass full of water, turmeric, little lemon juice, and detergent. Firstly, we would add turmeric to both of the glasses and stir it. Now, take detergent and put this in first glass. And take little lemon juice and put this in second glass. We would observe this. In first glass, mixture has turned in brown in color. This indicates that detergent is a basic substance. The mixture in second glass turns yellow, indicating the tested substance is an acid. This is an example of how we can classify any substance to acid or a base using natural indicator atom. I hope you liked the presentation. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Aditi. That was really interesting. When we look into our parents' eyes, you know that it is the purest love you can find on earth. So, I request our next parent speaker, Mrs. Raman Verma, to share her experiences with us.
हेलो प्रिंसिपल सर, वाइस प्रिंसिपल सर और सारे टीचर को मेरा नमस्कार। बिरला आर्यमान विक्रम बिरला स्कूल की पढ़ाई से मैं बहुत ही खुश हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे दोनों बच्चों ने आर्यमान विक्रम बिरला से ही पढ़ाई करी है, जिसकी अच्छी पढ़ाई की वजह से मेरे बड़े बच्चे को IMS देहरादून में लॉ कॉलेज में एडमिशन मिल सका है, क्योंकि पढ़ाई अच्छी होती है तभी बच्चे आगे बढ़ते हैं। और दूसरा मेरा बेटा 7th क्लास में दीपाश वर्मा पढ़ रहा है। और ऐसे जब कोरोना आ गया था और सब परिस्थितियां बदल गई थी, पढ़ाई खत्म हो गई थी बच्चों की, तो इसलिए उस समय ऑनलाइन पढ़ाई से टीचर लोगों ने बहुत ही सहयोग करा, जिससे बच्चे ऑनलाइन पढ़ाई से जुड़े रहे और पढ़ाई से अलग नहीं हुए। और टीचर लोगों का बहुत ही सहयोग हमें मिला। फोन करके पेरेंट्स को उन्होंने बताया कि बच्चा ऑनलाइन आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है, तो बहुत ही मेहनत टीचरों ने करी। तो वो समय भी चला गया, गुजर गया, और अब अच्छा समय आया है, स्कूल खुल गए हैं और बच्चे स्कूल जाने लगे हैं। बच्चे भी खुश हैं, पेरेंट्स भी खुश हैं, और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ मैं बिरला आर्यमान विक्रम बिरला के मैनेजमेंट का और सभी स्कूलों का, जिन्होंने बच्चों को ऑनलाइन शिक्षा दे करके अपने साथ जोड़े रखा और बच्चे शिक्षा पाते रहे और सब अच्छा हो गया। एक चीज कहना चाहूंगी कि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। तो टीचर्स ने कोशिश करी और आज हम जीत गए। आज सब कुछ अच्छा हो गया है, सब सामान्य हो गया है। थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and kind words. All of us are in for a surprise now. Curious to know why? Because we are going to play an interesting game with Pinga Priyadarshini Upadhyay. Sorry for the inconvenience. I welcome you all to a really enjoyable game, GTBS. Guess the Bollywood song. Let us move over to the first question and see what Pinga has in store for us. As in the first three questions, you will have to guess the song from the muted video. Let us wait for a moment. Pinga is surely facing some network glitch. Let's wait for for some more time. Till then, I have a beautiful poem on spring for you all, as the spring is approaching us. आया बसंत, छाई लग में शोभा अनंत, सरसों के खेतों में उठे फूल, बौरे आमों की उठी झूल, बेलों में फूले नए फूल। ये सुंदर पंक्तियां सोहनलाल द्विवेदी जी ने लिखी हैं। Let's try to the second question. No problem. As per the saying, the show must go on. I request Nandita Pathak I call upon Nandita Pathak to deliver her vote.
No event can be successful without people who dedicate their resources and time to make sure everything is faultless. On behalf of Class 7th, I extend gratitude to Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Headmistress Ma'am, teachers for the valuable inputs and guidance from time to time. I would also like to thank all the parents and speakers for gracing the occasion and sharing their opinions today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nandita. Now let us again try for the so that we can play the game. Pinga is surely facing some network glitch. We are really sorry for the inconvenience.
Good evening, dear children and dear parents. In the meantime, I'll interact for some time with you people. First of all, dear children, thank you very much for the beautiful presentations today. Very informative and very interesting too. Well done, keep it up. Dear parents, thanks for joining us today on this platform. And my special thanks to all those parents, those who have shared their views. And I further request the remaining parents also, in case you have to make any suggestion, you want to share your views, your feelings, or any suggestion for improvement of the system of the school, you may do so on this platform. Your feedback will definitely help us to deliver in a better manner. Any parent who wants to say anything from activities point of view, academics point of view, or anything else as such. Any suggestions? Your positive feedback, of course, has encouraged us a lot, and I'm sure I will be further motivated. But if any suggestion is there on this platform or even later also, whenever you wish to, you're most welcome to come to school and discuss with us. Thank you. So nice of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words. Sorry. It is not only about smart and intelligent children. It is about happy children who have the confidence and courage to learn and pursue things dear to their hearts. ना पूछ कि मेरी मंजिल कहाँ है, अभी तो सफर का इरादा किया है. ना हारूंगा हौसला चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. ये मैंने किसी और से नहीं, खुद से वादा किया है. ये मैंने किसी और से नहीं, खुद से वादा किया है. Thank you so much, conference, and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Children, please leave. You did a wonderful job. Thank you, parents. Thank you very much for your precious time.